Hello, my name is Peter Allen Lee. On behalf of Crown, I'd like to welcome you to our 2022 summer programming, which includes basketball, golf, and volleyball activities. If you didn't know, Crown stands for Christ Reaching Out, Witness Now. We just first want to thank you so much for your patience and support. With the COVID-19 pandemic now going beyond 2 years, we haven't been able to do much in-person programming, but we're back. And we really want to thank you for all of the prayers, all of the well wishes, the inquiries. And we're really excited that for summer 2022, we can come back more in person. Of course, it might take a little bit to generate our foundation and our momentum again, but thank you for your partnership and your support through all of this process. This year's theme is All for His Glory, taken from Ezekiel 43:2. And I saw the glory of the God of Israel coming from the east. His voice was like the roar of rushing waters, and the land was radiant with his glory. When we were thinking about this theme, we were reflecting on how God definitely has been with us, especially during difficult times. And although many of us have been suffering loss, loneliness, hardship, challenges, we really should recognize that God has always been there. And so when we think about his glory has never left, his glory has never waned or diminished. And all the things that we do, even in terms of times of challenge, is for his glory. And so we're going to be exploring this through our sports programs in the theme. And we hope that you'll join us in reflecting on why indeed is all the things that we do, everything that is in this world, all the activities, hopes, aspirations, what is it that will definitely glorify God and his kingdom? So although we're gathering mostly because of sports, what unites us and energizes us is our love for God. We thank you so much that you're coming together because of your love for him and also for our love for others. Sports is definitely something exciting and we want to be involved in, but it is just a means for us to reach out for his glory and for his name so that we can share God's love with others. Please enjoy the fellowship opportunities. Although there's going to be competition, sports, activities, all those types of things, really the purpose is to generate these fellowship opportunities so folks can build relationships and get to know God better, and especially his love. We ask for your continued sportspersonship, especially this year. Remember, be kind, empathetic, and gracious, especially in terms of how competition can be heated. But just think about how to gear that passion and how to think about where God's love and God's power can make such a difference, especially in the context of sports. Some reminders that ultimately we're here for the enjoyment and also for a safe opportunity for everyone to be able to benefit from our programs. Fans are allowed, but we do want to remind you that there is limited space and that each venue may or may not have seating for fans. So we ask for your support in that if there's limited space, please understand and be patient with us. And for those areas and gym facilities or other parts of locations that do have space for fans, again, just be patient and gracious. We highly recommend vaccination and booster. And because of the continuing concerns about health and safety, we are asking you please to wear masks indoors. We also ask for your support, especially for prayer. Please, the power of prayer is sometimes undervalued, and we would like you to join us in our ongoing efforts because although it's a lot of work and effort, God's power and prayer in that way will ultimately help our ministry be a success. Get involved. There are many ways that you can be involved, either through being a fan, or if you're a coach or a spiritual leader or a team or church representative. All of these particular elements are important, but there's maybe some talents that you have to offer that you can help in terms of growing and promoting Crown. Please have patience and also take initiative. As we're coming back to in-person activities, there's a lot of things that we need to relearn how to do. We haven't done in person for years. And we also need folks to take the initiative to make things better and to make our success collective. Volunteer. We're always looking for volunteers in pretty much any aspect. Please let us know through your team representative or your church representative. And we can't do it alone. Crown and the board are a small group of volunteers that are trying to put forth this ministry, and of course, is continuing a 50-year plus legacy in sports ministry in San Francisco and San Francisco Bay Area, but we cannot do it alone. Please consider helping us. Again, thank you so much for your support and all of your patience and your passion in wanting to share God's love through sports and through our Crown Ministries. Thank you. See you soon.